Hey guys, it's James from sportsdatamarket.io coming at you with another sports data analysis. In today's video, we're going to recap the 2025 NFL Draft and analyze the player selections by position. We're going to categorize them by position. So we're going to see which position was taken the most frequently, and we're going to use this endpoint here, the NFL Draft by Year endpoint, which is part of our NFL API at Sports Data Market, to analyze the NFL Draft for this past year. So without further ado, let's head over to VS Code. We have the script here, but as always, we're going to go over the code for understanding. We have a couple of libraries that we're making use of, the request library for requesting our API, as well as matplotlib for plotting. And coming down here, we have a function called getDraftDictionary. And the purpose of this function is to return a dictionary that has the mappings of the respective positions to the amount of times they were drafted. So looking at the code, we can see that we have a condition. We're only going to be analyzing 2025 in today's video, but we have a condition that will, typically it'll be our bounds, right? We could plug in, say, if we wanted to say 2010 through 2020, etc. But for today, we're just going to plug in 2025. But so once we go into that while loop, we request our API, the NFL Draft by Year endpoint, and plug in the year, which will be 2025. And then we extract our JSON and index the respective JSON that comes back. This will give us a list of draft objects that contain various attributes, one of which is the position, so the position of the player that was drafted. We're going to extract that position, and then we have a condition here. So if the position is in our position dictionary, it means there's been the player from that position has been drafted before. So we're just going to increment the count. Else, that means it's the first time that the position was drafted, so we're going to set it equal to 1. And then we're going to sort this dictionary by key value. So in our graph, we should see from highest frequency to lowest frequency. And then we're going to return. And then we're going to make use of it down here on line 23 to get the dictionary. Again, we're plugging in 2025 for today's video. And then lines 25 through 29, we're going to make use of matplotlib and plug in the dictionary. And then we're going to label the x-axis position, and we're going to label the y-axis selections. And the title of the graph will be Total Selections in the 2025 NFL Draft by Position. And then on line 29, we're going to show the graph. So let's run this script, and let's see the visualization of the data. Awesome. I'll expand this out. And these are the results from the 2025 NFL Draft. And so we can see the wide receiver was the most frequently drafted position, followed by defensive tackle, followed by cornerback, followed by linebacker. And we can see it goes in this order. We can see that the offensive tackle was selected in greater abundance than, say, guards or centers. So this is a really cool visualization. We can see the breakdown by position in this past year's NFL Draft. So I hope you guys had a fun tuning in today. We analyzed the 2025 NFL Draft in today's video, but feel free to come over to sportsdatamarket.io and make an account. You get 75 calls free of charge, and you can do things like the analysis we did today and many more fun things analyzing sports data. So as always, thanks for tuning in, guys. Till next time, James.